From viral shopping hauls of spark plugs, coilovers, and pink seat covers to people filming themselves in car therapy sessions, which, by the way, is basically people sitting in their cars reading motivational quotes or sharing personal stories online. TikTok has taken the car meat, ripped it out of the parking lot, and shoved it straight into your pocket. What was once the smell of gasoline and Axe body spray meets burnt rubber is now neon LED strips, hoodies for your gear knob, and the world's loudest comment section. Welcome to the Throttle Culture podcast, a space where design, history, and emotion meet horsepower. We celebrate the stories behind the builds and the people who see more than just a car. They see a connection. This week's episode dives into the wild world of hashtag car life as it exists today. So imagine QVC, Top Gear, and Fast and Furious all crammed into one endless TikTok feed. It's part shopping channel, part entertainment spectacle, and another part circus. And it's no longer just for car junkies. With over 1.6 billion drivers worldwide, nearly anyone who's ever sat behind a steering wheel is already parked inside this global digital car meet, whether they realize it or not. Let's start with the shopping side, because TikTok basically turned car mods into impulse buys. You don't need to hit AutoZone anymore. You can scroll your For You page and suddenly you're buying LED interior strips, a dash cam that doubles as a POV vlogging cam, and a new set of car mats to match your DIY decals. This is fueling a new kind of car culture. So instead of being gatekept by knowledge, like what horsepower, what tuning, what's on your dyno sheet, it's actually more about expression. People are matching their cars with their unique aesthetic, turning car shopping into an experience that's similar to clothes shopping, where you're finding the right color scheme to match your Pinterest aesthetic and giving different angles to your outfit of the day posts. And the TikTok algorithm loves this. Creators are also making full-on careers out of this, from unboxing videos to Amazon car finds reels. It's turning customization into mainstream entertainment. Honestly, I'm here for the cute stickers, vinyl cherry blossoms, and adding eyelashes to your headlights. And then there's content. 10 years ago, to get recognition in the automotive space, you had to build a crazy project, show it at SEMA, or get published in a magazine. Now, one clever video and you're an overnight name. So think about those creators who just film their daily lives with their cars, driving to school in a Slam Civic, or doing LS swaps on their Miatas, or wrapping their Golfs in their driveway. Suddenly they've got brand deals, merch, and a whole community behind them. What TikTok did was make car enthusiasm less about the car itself and more about the story you tell with it. You don't need a supercar, you just need a relatable story or a funny angle, and people will show up. And then we get to my personal favorite corner of TikTok, mechanic humor. If you've ever seen someone joke about using the wrong socket size or struggling under their project car with the caption that reads, "When you said it would only take 20 minutes, you know what I'm talking about. Or what about those niche European car content creators when they find out that they need special tools for their project cars? Yeah, that makes for great content. What's crazy is that this humor is pulling in non-car people too. It's relatable, it's funny, and it shows the behind-the-scenes struggle of being a car enthusiast. People who have never even changed their own oil are suddenly following these creators just to laugh at the chaos and hopefully also learn a bit about doing their own mechanics in the process. In a way, humor has made wrenching cool again. And not that it ever wasn't, but because it's strangely comforting to be able to laugh at the universal pain of stripped bolts and check engine lights, it's also allowed people to become confident in their abilities to work on their own cars. So what does this all mean? That TikTok has created a new kind of car enthusiast, one that doesn't fit the old school mold. They might not be at the track every weekend or street racing down in Mexico, but they're buying mods and making content. And just by that, they're keeping car culture alive in ways nobody predicted. Shopping, content, humor. It's a trifecta that's reshaping what it means to be into cars. And honestly, it's making the community bigger, more inclusive, and way more entertaining. Now, not everything that's blown up on TikTok has been good for car culture. One of the biggest controversies has been street takeovers. You know those videos where huge crowds block intersections while cars do donuts or burnouts in the middle of the street? Yeah, well, on TikTok, these clips rack up millions of views. They look wild, they go viral, but the reality is they're dangerous as hell. People get hurt, cars get wrecked, and the public just sees it as reckless chaos, not car enthusiasm. And the worst part is, it creates backlash for the entire community. Car meets, track meets, even legitimate events get lumped into the same category. Cities crack down, police show up, and suddenly enthusiasts who are just trying to chill in a parking lot get targeted. And this is where TikTok's double-edged sword shows itself. The algorithm loves shock value, so takeover clips spread fast. But what's lost is the bigger picture: responsible car culture, building, modifying, and racing the right way. That's the version of car enthusiasm that needs to be amplified, not the reckless stuff. Well, that's it for today's episode of Throttle Culture. The next time you scroll TikTok and see someone putting rhinestones on their gear shifter or roasting their friend's project car, just remember, you're watching the future of car enthusiasm unfold in real time. Make sure to follow us on all socials, and if you enjoyed this episode, drop a rating and share it with your crew. Until next time, keep wrenching, keep scrolling, and most of all, keep the culture alive.